you know, at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day. So it's like it's kind of just staying in that motive, you know, of creating, I guess.
Okay, for me, I feel like because for some people, creating comes with like movement and like when you're just
Hmm.
randomly doing things and you have an idea. But for
Yeah.
me, I usually really need to get into my zone,
Hmm.
like be in a nice place and just like
Yeah.
sit down and just think. And when I'm traveling, I rarely have time to do that. So like right now, when I'm home all the time and I'm thinking so much about my life and like random things, I just have so many more ideas, and I'm
Yeah.
I'm writing like crazy. It's so
I
good.
feel that. I feel that. There's a lot of ways to be creative.
Yeah, totally. Um, so I have a weird question. Actually, I saw somewhere they have like a chicken called Paula.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Paula. I
what
had
is
a
that?
chicken. Yeah. It's a fun story. When I was little, man, I love animals. You know, I was always that kid that was always in the jungle, wherever, running around, riding motorcycles. You know, kind of like jumping off roofs, doing flips. You know, so I was always
Uh-huh.
that kid that was never still. So in my house, in DR, there's a lot of in Dominican Republic, there's a lot of chickens. You know,
Uh-huh.
and so I kind of fell in love with this chicken. You know, I saw it. I saw it walking, you know, and I kind of took it for myself, you know. I think it was a gift. I think it was my dad's friend that owned a lot of chicken that gave us one or something. And I fell in love with it, and it will be like a dog, like it will follow me around, you know, like whenever I got to school,
God.
it will be right there waiting for me. It was super weird. And one day we kept like eating soup that whole week, like you know, we kept eating like some super dope soups and stuff, you know. So I guess my dad kept buying me one every time he like made a soup off the chicken, you know. So
Oh,
my dad kept buying me another one, and I kept like naming it the same thing, you know, Paula or whatever. And I was like this little kid, so I thought it was the same chicken, you know, it's my chicken. And one time I didn't see the chicken for a full day, and I was like, "Yo, what's going on?" Like, you know, and I see soup, and I see everybody just kind of like looking at me like with that sad eyes, and I'm like, "What's going on, guys? You know, you got to tell me." And yeah, man, it
that's.
was my chicken.
I'm like, oh my god. And then
Yeah,
I
it
was
was my
thinking,
pet chicken.
I was like laughing because it's funny for someone to have a pet chicken. I've never seen that.
I love chicken.
But
Yeah,
then you eat your pet and you
yeah.
don't even know it. Just very sad. I'm sorry about it.
Yeah, I didn't eat like chicken or any type of soup or anything for like a whole week, months or whatever. Yeah, it was
Oh
a lot.
no. Oh no, I'm so sorry
But it's
about
fine.
that.
She stays in my memory. You know,
Yeah.
it was a good time.
Oh god.
In my
Um
stomach.
yeah, in your stomach. Um so you guys, CNCO just released Honey Boo,
Hey,
right?
hey,
Like
yes,
a few days ago. I watched the music video. So good. Tell
nice.
me about how you created that. Has it been a long time you have that song ready? How was it?
It was crazy. I mean, for us,
Oopsie, you're mute. Oh, back.
with
Mhm.
Nati, and this opportunity came. You know, she kind of just tweeted. She was answering tweets, you know, and fans were kind of asking her like, when the CNCO song, whatever. So she answered, and we said, "Cool, we got the song, so let's just send it." And we sent it, and 4 days later, we were already like recording the video, you know, in Puerto Rico. It was a good vibe. It was a very genuine video shoot. To be honest, she's very cool, so it was very nice.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I watched the music video and I was like, ah, this is so cool. You guys dance a lot too. In the group I'm in, I know you know it.
Yeah,
We dance a lot too, and
you guys are
sometimes I
fire,
have a
by the
hard
way.
time with new choreography. Like, you dance a lot. I saw you doing like tricks and like you're really good at it. But like, do you guys need a lot of rehearsal? Do you have a hard time picking up choreography or not?
Yeah, I mean, before it was hard. Like a few years ago, it was very hard for us to pick up new choreo, because
Mm-hmm.
we were also so used to this choreography. You know, that was kind of like a little bit more simple and a little bit more groovy. But then we kind of started stepping it up, and our choreographer told us, "Yeah, you guys really want to dance?" And we're like, "Yeah, yeah, we want to dance," you know. And he started just like training us more and giving us harder moves, and yeah, now we kind of pick up a little bit faster, but it still takes time to, you know. I bet you guys
Yeah.
take forever too. Like we take forever to like kind of learn a choreo too.
It's like sometimes it takes longer to do the formation than the
Hmm.
choreography for us
That's
because
so
it's like
true.
so
Yeah,
many people, and like it's the whole choreography, like the whole song is a choreography. So
yeah,
we have to remember everything, and then we have like I don't know 20 songs, and we have to remember the choreo for every single one of them.
I feel that.
So, yeah, it's pretty wild to do that, but it's okay. We get
You
it.
guys are fire though. I seen that last video in the desert that you guys recorded.
Come together. Yeah.
Yeah, that one was crazy. I like that
Yeah,
one.
right? It
Yeah.
was fun recording that in the middle of the desert, and we had cars to drive, and it was so
Damn,
good.
that sounds like fun.
Yeah, yeah. We were in the like we had vans in the middle of nowhere, so we were
Whoa.
like in the roof of the vans, just like vibing, and we could see the stars in the middle of the night because it was like there are no city lights, so the
Hmm.
sky was literally insane. It was just
Damn.
it was vibe. Yeah. Everyone is saying Sabina, Sabina here. So there's a member in our group called Sabina. You know
Hmm.
her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You've seen her. She's a fan of Ciencio. And yeah, I just want to say shout out to
It
Sabina.
was good, Sabina.
Sabina,
She's
because
fire, man.
yeah, everyone's like Sabina, Sabina. She's so talented. She's crazy. She's so good.
Yeah.
So shout out Sabina. I miss you. If you're watching this or if you watch it anytime, I'm saying I miss you. And now let's go for fan questions. There's a lot here.
Oh snap.
Okay. Now that there's fans are being nice, no hard questions. That's good. Uh, so first question: what do you like the most about Brazil?
What do I like the most about Brazil? Man, I think the people and the beaches, like the just everything. I feel like everything about Brazil. It reminds me a lot of my country as well because there's a lot of trees. There's a lot of warm people. Everybody's partying all the time too. So it's just
Yeah.
yeah. So I love that. You know, I think it reminds me a lot of home. I think that's why I tatted it. You know, because it felt like home when I went. You know.
Mm-hmm. That's good. And did you try the food here?
Yes, the coxinha.
Coxinha.
I love
Yes.
coxinha.
So good. I
The
love it too.
caipirinha. Caipirinha was amazing.
Caipirinha,
Yeah.
caipirinha. We have like different drinks here, like a lot of them. So yeah, Brazil's definitely a good place to party.
Yeah, man. I need to come down sometime.
You
Actually,
can
my uncle is
get
down there too right now.
really.
Yeah, he's in
Oh.
Rio. He's actually he got stuck out there because of the quarantine, but he said that
Mhm.
it's been the best quarantine in his life. You know, just people, yeah, just people are like just putting music outside of the balconies and like kind of just partying, so it's cool.
Oh yeah, we really do find ways to vibe while
Yeah.
in quarantine. There's like live streams happening a lot, but like this one, but there's like artists doing like concert kind of thing.
Oh, that's fire.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and sometimes we have like DJs to on YouTube doing after parties. So
Hey.
everyone just puts it together, and then we create a vibe in our house, and then we just dance together. There are people going like outside on their I never know how to say that balcony.
Balcony. Yeah.
People go on their balconies and they like do a concert for everyone. It's just so cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, like we're really finding ways. Um, so next question is what is the hardest part about being in the group, and what's the best part?
The hardest part, I think at first it was like just kind of living together 24/7. You know, I
Mm.
think that was the hardest part, especially for me, because you know, I never thought of like living with four other dudes, you know, 24/7. I don't
Yeah.
think any of us, you know, thought of that. So, I think that was the hardest part of being in a group. The best part is that we get to travel and experience everything together. You know, we're not alone. So I
Hmm.
think that's the best part.
Yeah, that's it. We talk about that a lot too in 1990
Hmm.
because like everything we do is just like times three because there's like so many people.
Yeah,
Right now we have 15, so like living with four dudes must be hard already, and we are all living with like 15 other people
that's crazy.
from 15 different countries too. So it's like
That's crazy.
total like different cultures and different everything. The cultures and all of that didn't really like hit us, but the thing of like we're just humans, you know, and we all like
Yeah,
different things. We believe in different things. So like being together all the time, I would say is the hardest part, but we're really good at like dealing with
Yeah.
anything. Every little problem we have is just like so little that we figure it out. But the best part is like we have 15 different friends that we can like
Yeah.
share this crazy experience of like traveling the world and being on stage, and like we're literally making our dreams come true together. It's not like you and
Hmm.
me, myself, and I. You know, it's just everyone.
Yeah, and in the interviews too, when they ask you a hard question that you don't know how to answer, you just look to the side. You're like,
You're like,
yeah,
just
just
help me. Yeah.
somebody else, please. Yeah, that's the
Oh,
best one.
there's a thing that happens to us, but for because we're so many, sometimes there's someone that's not talking too much on the
Hmm.
interview, and we're like, come
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
dude,
yeah,
like talk. Aren't you gonna talk? And then we sometimes we're like, oh yeah, I love to do this, right? I don't know, Christian, and then Christian's like, what the hell, you know,
yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
or sometimes we all want to talk about the
Hmm.
same thing, and we were all just like going
On
on
top
top of
of each
each other.
other.
Just,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah, interviews are wild.
Yeah, whenever we don't know about a situation, like sometimes they ask us like, I don't know, something happened, and they're like, oh, I see you guys are promoting this, and we still don't know about it. We're like, yeah, yeah, tell him, Eric, and we like look at Eric or somebody, because we don't know how to answer it. So he's like, oh, yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We're working on a lot of stuff.
yeah,
Stay
yeah, yeah.
stay tuned. It's coming soon.
Yeah, he don't know
Classic
what we talk
answer.
about, but he's saying it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how we do it too.
yeah, that's so funny. I love that.
There's a we already fought about an interview once, but it was hilarious. Did you guys have like a weird fight, like a weird argument over something really stupid?
We always have arguments over stupid things, um, but I don't know. In live interviews, I don't think so. I mean, we always like we kind of just handle it in the moment. It doesn't really like escalate anywhere crazy.
Uh-huh.
Um, but I don't know. Maybe there's probably interviews out there that we've had like weird intercoms.
Once I remember, I never said anything about the situation that we had with 99 ever. So exclusive content, guys. Um, we were about to go on stage on. We were in Abu Dhabi, and we were on the stadium for like the Special Olympics. It was like this very special thing, and then there were ants on the floor, and I don't know. I think the boys were like stepping on the ants or like playing with them, and then the girls like me. I think me and Sienna, we were like, "Why are you doing this? Like, why are you killing the ants?" And he's like, "They're ants," and we're like, "Don't do this." And then it started a whole thing about like being vegetarian but not killing ants, and ants are animals too, so we should be vegetarian, but we don't eat ants. So it was just
Oh
like
dang!
this
It's a
whole
whole
thing.
argument.
It was a whole argument over ants, and like, and we didn't even have time to finish it because we went on stage and like we never talked about it again.
Oh dang!
But yeah, but it was like this really like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
chill thing. It was this really chill thing, but it was so funny. Like the arguments, they were so funny. They're
Yeah, we
ants.
have.
No, but they're not ants. No, but what are you saying? You're not vegetarian. You kill cows too. And it was like, oh my god, it was just funny.
I bet it's crazy with you guys because it's a lot of you. So like
Mhm.
I feel like the
Yeah.
conversations are for days, right? Like you guys have conversations for days. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Is it
We never run out of subjects, huh?
is it hard though? Cause like I feel like some of you don't really speak that much English, right? Or the same language.
Mhm. Yeah. No, everybody speaks English, but we have this girl called Tina. She's from Japan, and she does speak English and she understands us, but she's still like learning. It's not fluent.
Okay.
So, but it's not hard at all because I don't know. I just think we found our little family dynamic, you
Uh
know.
huh.
So it's
Yeah.
like we found our ways to communicate, and like we already know each other very well. So we know when like there's someone that's sad, we already know how to handle it. We know if we
Mm,
need to give them space or if we need to talk about it. We know how people react to different things. So it's just, I mean, we're 3 years together, so we're
I
very
feel.
used to it.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
I feel like us too. Like when we're in a what's it called? Like a show, like a TV show or like an award.
Uh-huh.
We really never have nobody in the room because we kind of have like our own CNCO language, so people really don't understand us. So it's kind of like we just
Really?
like talk, yeah, because we sometimes we're like talking to people and we make our own joke, and they're like, "Yo, what are you saying, bro?" And we're like dying, and they're like, "Yo, what do you mean?" Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we definitely had to talk about this because we have so many inside jokes too in
Hmm.
99.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So sometimes there's like people in the room, people that we really have to make them feel feel like they're welcome. and then sometimes we start laughing with ourselves, and the person feels a little bit like awkward.
Yeah,
So
uncomfortable.
we had conversations about that too. Joel is here.
Hey,
What's
Joe, what's
up?
goody?
What's good? CNCO represent.
You know what I'm saying?
So hi Joel. And next fan question. We are running out of time, so I have like 2 questions more, I think. So
Damn.
let's go. Oh, how is it for you? This question's in Portuguese. It's kind of weird to translate it, but how is it for you to be like an international fever? Yeah, a fever.
International fever?
No, yeah, like an international hit
Like sensation
star.
or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
Um, I don't know about that, but like, it's good. It's good to just to have people, kind of dance to our music and, um and just vibe us. There's so much artists out there that they have so many choices. They have so many different artists, different type of vibes, and the fact that we have such a big fan base, and such a crowd that loves us that much. I feel like it is very special. Very special. So I think
Yeah.
that's special.
People here in Brazil they love you. Oh my god! When I announced the live, like everyone was talking about it. And you know how do you use Twitter?
I'm not great
Like,
with
yeah, but when on Twitter, there's a thing that's like your name search. So when you type your name, the 3 words that people are using the most with it show up. And when I put Annie, my name, it was like Annie Ciencio. Like
No way.
I know.
That's
People were
hot.
talking about it nonstop because they love you so much, they care about you so much, and they
That's
were like
fire.
doing different things. But yeah, it was the subject, so everyone was like, "Oh my god, Ciencio, Ciencio." So yeah, it was good.
That's
And
cool.
about the songs that you do with other artists, um, what's your dream like feat? Feature?
Yeah, like collab.
Yeah, collab. Why is my English so bad today? I speak English literally 24/7, but I think I've been speaking so much Portuguese that I can't do
Probably.
it.
Yeah, I was on your last live and I was like, yeah, I can't understand none of this. So I'm just, I
But yeah,
understood
I've been
some
so
words,
long
but it
speaking with
was,
my family. So English for
yeah.
me right now, and I'm studying Spanish too. So English right now, it's hard.
Dang.
So what's your dream collab?
Dream collab. We all have different ones, but the same at the same time because I feel like we all kind of rub like the same artists on each other. Kind of the same music. So, but I feel like the big collabs will be Daddy Yankee. It will be Drake.
Mm. Ooh.
It'll be Chris Brown. Who else? Post Malone will be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, a lot of Bruno Mars will be insane.
There's so many great artists out there.
Yeah.
I love Me Necesita con
See, there you go. Yo, you got all the languages mixed up.
Yeah. I don't
That's
speak
fine.
anything anymore because I can't speak Portuguese because I mix it up with English. Just everything so bad. But I love it. I love Me Necesita.
You sounded like us a little bit.
Yeah.
Like the Spanglish with the Spanglish.
It happens.
That's fine.
So, Me Necesita is so good. Did you guys meet up to do that? Was it like?
Yeah. Yeah, we actually did. They sent us a song in Sony or RCA, something like that. They sent us a song and we were just like, we were crazy with the song. We recorded and we're like, yo, this beat goes so hard. And then they told us we're gonna do this with Pretty Much. And it was such a vibe because it's like we always looked up to them as well, because their dances is fresh. They dance super dope. So when they told us that we're gonna dance, we're gonna do this video, I feel like it was just a genuine connection of everybody was on board. And we did this. It was super cool because we did stunts. We had the Spider-Man double, the double of Spider-Man that he does like stunts, and he was with us. He was just like doing all those with us. It was just a fun video, man. I feel like the vibe was so cool. We were just in our creative flow, and kind of like boys in a party, just doing their thing, So it felt cool.
That's so good when you actually like vibe with it.
Yeah.
When you like what you're doing, it's just a whole different thing. And it's always good. Like when you like what you're doing, the music video is gonna be good, the song's gonna be good, everything's gonna be good. You really feel it. Yeah, so thank you for doing Necesita because I always listen to it, and thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I'm sending you a lot of love because I know today is a hard day, and I can't thank you enough for being here again. Like you absolutely didn't need to do this, and you did, so thank you.
Thank you for your love. And thank you, Brazil. You guys are the best.
Yeah, and it was very nice having you here, and I'm wishing you. Well, that's a nice wall.
Yeah, that's. I was just showing you my pretty wall. You know.
Love it.
Just had.
Okay, so peace.
All right,
We'll
peace out, love.
talk
Thank you.
another time. Thank you so much.
God bless. Hope you and your
Bye
family are
bye.
good.
You too. Bye.
Bye.